All right, hello and welcome. My name is hannah.j.hatt and welcome to my channel. I share basically anything I love, which is lashes. This is what I do for my work. Lashes and makeup, I do for work and for fun because it's just the best job ever. And I love to share wellness things. I'm a mom. I love So if any of that sounds good to you and it fits your vibe, then feel free to subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Anyways, for today, I just finished up my last client for my work day. And as always, when I finish up, I do a good cleanup throughout the studio. And I typically like to prep my little workstation before I close the door. And then that just makes me feel like really good and just ready for my first client in the morning, because as a busy working mom and I'm like rushing out the door, getting the kids off to daycare and then coming back. Now I'm working from home, so it's a lot easier and I can just like grab breakfast and just kind of walk in and be ready for my first client of the day. It feels so good. It feels so good, and I feel it the days that I don't prep beforehand. It just, I don't know. I find I'm more efficient this way and I can really get to lashing my client. It's just faster. So I kind of had this idea as I was cleaning up that I would share with you how I like to prep my station and have it ready for my client for the following day. And this is what I do as well, like when I finish my first client and I prep before my next one. I just do this before every client as well. So I hope you enjoy. I hope maybe these tips are a little bit helpful. And yeah, let's get started.
To start off, I spray down my work surface with a disinfectant and then place a fresh dental bib. If I know the client that I am prepping for, typically I will also prepare the lash tile, because we typically use the same lash curl and diameter unless they decide to try a new style. So I like to prepare that beforehand as well by removing any old strips and placing new ones. I'm going to show you how I like to prep the rest of my tile. These are stickers from Lashline, these circle stickers, and I've had them for a few years now. They've lasted me so long because I cut them in 4s, and they're meant for your glue. However, I don't put the glue directly on. I'll show you in a minute what I do, but I find that if I drop a glue dot on it over time, it just starts running because it's so smooth and slippery. So I'll peel that off and then just place it on the corner of the tile. Then what I use is good old microboard tape. I just cut this up in half. What I like to do is fold one end to the middle of the tape, and then it leaves a bit of the stickiness, and one end isn't sticky, so it's easy to remove. And then I just stick that right on the sticker. When the glue dot is on the tape, it makes the removal process a lot easier because it doesn't stick. And then I just cut up a few more of them and stick them right on the side of my acrylic organizer so that I can easily replace them. This blue tape I freaking love. It is the Next Care Stronghold gentle release tape. It's just so good because if you've seen any of my previous videos, I use this tape to do my sandwich taping method, which is placing the gel pad underneath the bottom lashes and then I sandwich this tape over top. And I love it because it is strong hold, it holds in place, but it's also easy to remove so it's not pulling on the bottom lashes. So I just cut up thin little pieces and I use 3 on each eye, so I'm cutting up 6 to line them up. And you really don't need to cut up really big pieces of tape. I see so many people use a lot of tape and it's just not necessary. This tape I love, it's from Untamed Artistry. I believe it's called the sensitive tape, but I love it because it's so stretchy and sticky. And these little tiny pieces of tape work so great just for lifting a little bit of skin on the eyelids so that it exposes kind of like the base of the lashes a little bit better so I can see clearly and get a really good clear bond on the natural lashes. And then sometimes I'll even cut out like a longer strip if I maybe have a client that has a different eye shape and I really need to drag those inner corner lashes off to the side. I'll need like a bigger one for that. And then I'm just kind of showing you where I store my glue. I've had this for a few years, this cute little canister. It's from Borboleta and it keeps it cold and cool. And then this is the lash cleanser that I use. I just mixed distilled water and the Prolong cleanser together. It's needing a good refresh. And those lip applicators are what I use to cleanse lashes with. And then just these cotton rounds to rinse out the suds in the eyes. I use the cotton round to kind of dab it. And I love these ones from Costco. I get the set from Costco because I find they just they're not super linty. I want to show you my sanitizer collection. I'm kind of on a little hand sanitizer kick right now. I just think they smell so nice and they add to the whole client experience because when you spray your hands, they smell it and it smells so fresh and good. And I'm really loving these brands. I'm kind of sick of the lavender one, but the Attitude brand is my new favorite. I also bought, what was it? Pear and vanilla one. It smells so good. These are the under eye gel pads I use. I just buy them off of Amazon and I've been loving them. Now gloves. I buy the 2-pack nitrile free, I think, from Costco. They're great. Super important to wear gloves, mask of course, and gum, hello, especially if you ate lunch that had like onion or garlic in it. And then these tweezers are already pre-cleaned, so I'm just gonna set them aside there. Now, if I'm prepping the night before for a client, I'll just leave it as is and I have everything stored in my acrylic organizer. It's right there. But if I have some time before my next client on the same day, I'll even lay out a few more things just to go the extra step. It's nice because it just lays everything out for you and you don't have to think and you can just chat with your client and you're like, I got everything laid out. Now I'm gonna expose my really messy drawers that have all of my lash trays. It is not organized, it's a hot mess. Maybe I will film a video soon on reorganizing it. It desperately needs a good refresh. I believe this is the Alex drawers with the wheels from IKEA. It's good, but I would love to design a lash station one day. And I'm just going to show you my acrylic organizer. It's from the brand Lashline. I love the top because it protects your disposables and you can just lift it up. And technically there's this little section where you can hold your tweezers and, you know, my little mirror and scissors, but I just get too lazy and kind of pop it in that other little hole. This is hand sanitizer that is empty and I really should refill it or just remove it. I don't know what to do, but I'll just leave it there for now. I have this waterproof eye makeup remover, the micellar water that I recommend to my clients, but I also use it to remove any makeup residue. And I bought bought this cute vintage mirror from the Facebook Marketplace. How cute is it for my clients to look at their lashes? This little section, I just have some of my remotes. This one is for my Healthy Air Fume Extractor. Love this thing. This other remote is for my cute little neon light. I got this from Neonific. I believe they're based in Quebec, and I'm in love with this light, and my clients love it too. It's just fits the whole vibe. That's where I have my gel pads and my hygrometer to tell me the temperature and humidity in the room, and that's it. This is how I prep my workstation before my client, same day or the night before, so that I feel ready the moment I walk in and I don't even have to think about a thing. So that completes this video on how I like to prep before my client. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be sharing so much more tips of lashes, makeup, all sorts of fun things that I love. And I just love the vibe in this room. My clients love it too. It's my favorite place in the house because it's always clean. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.